I'm in B building at the Royal Hacienda in Playa del Carmen. I'm going to show you what it's like to walk from that building to the beach. The great thing about the B buildings is that there's a kids' playground right here. Now this building has rentals, foods, but on this side is where you get your towel rentals for the pool. And everything runs off your key card. There's also a water bottle refill. It's supposed to be reverse osmosis, so you can't get sick from the water. Here's the adult pool, I call it, because it has a swim-up bar. The restaurant's called the Soul Restaurant. This pool also has lots of activities. They have games. Over there you'll see the showers. Here's the hot tub. You can see they have a pool right here to rinse off your feet. Hot tub has a lot of kids in it during the day. Called it a hot tub, it's really a jacuzzi. It is. So there's an area to rinse off your feet right here. Okay, that's it. Now, one thing is that the beach is eroded. They actually had a sign in our hotel room talking about it's going to take months to rebuild the beach. But I've seen other videos there's a place to rinse off your feet. Here's a swim up bar. You do ask for your keys. It's for adults only. Again, the building to our right has Soul, which has taco, guacamole, burgers. Also has the bar and swim up bar. This building ahead, we went to the right of it, and that's where you get your towels and return your towels. Inside is Thomas More. It's one of the transport companies. They are also a reseller for other tours. They also have a desk inside the lobby. Now, on Sunday, they had someone setting up and selling food, not selling food, providing food. And that's another good point, is that we didn't buy the all-inclusive pass. So we would have to pay for food. And the reason we didn't buy it is that we had to buy it for 4 days in a row, minimum per person. So for us, it was $89 a person, times 4 days. For us, it was almost cheaper to get food elsewhere. Though, of course, our first day here, we basically almost spent that. There's some hammocks. Now we're heading back to the children's pool and playground. I believe all these buildings to my left are B buildings. I've seen other videos on the Royal Hacienda, and they don't. Hold on. I don't know if you bird watch or not, but I have the Merlin app. I want to capture that bird real quick. But a lot of them don't do a complete walking tour. Okay, so normally I would take a left here and go back to my room. But I'm going to walk to the lobby in the B building. So we went B building, beach, now the lobby. A lot of the activities on this side, when you go to the Rotunda bar, there's a room off to the side where they have a lot of events. There's also a pool table inside there and TVs. Again, if you have someone in a wheelchair or a walker, they have a lot of ramps. So stairs are not an issue. Okay, after we pass the children's pool, we're going to take a left here. There's an activities room downstairs. To the right. But we're going to go straight up into the lobby. And next to the lobby door, there's sort of a list of what's going on today, as well as down there. There's also a map. Okay, so if you're looking at this map, the water park for the kids is right there. So we went from there to the beach, to the water park for the kids, and now we're going to the lobby. If you can screenshot that. They do give you a map though. Okay, we got here Sunday. A lot of things, we were at the bingo event, but the other event was on the other side of the hotel. And the bingo was free, but the prizes were sort of like, a cup. Here's the adults and children programs. So today we have 8 a.m. yoga and activity center that we just saw. 9 o'clock power dance, kayak clinic. 10 o'clock pickleball, aqua combat, Mexican lottery, volleyball, poker. Okay, so this is the lobby. Behind these columns is an area that says Members Lounge that has free snacks. They also have free coffee, so you don't need to go to the store and get the coffee. There's a Members Lounge. Those doors do not automatically open. You gotta physically open them, so don't stand there and wait for it. That's embarrassing. There's the other travel place, the more travel place. There's a lobby. There's concierge. We also passed the company store, the boutique. It's called Royal Mark. Their prices are high. Concierge also pushes sales, so they will help you, but then they'll spend 15 minutes trying to sell you something. Just be firm. This is a rotunda bar that has two restaurants. Restaurants to the left is a meat and seafood. The one to the right is a Japanese style hibachi. And since it's 8:30 in the morning on a Monday, this is a salon. Have not been in there. Here's the room that has bingo and events. They have a pool table. They have rooms. I noticed that waiters will come in here and take your order, but I also saw people go to the store and just buy something for 30 pesos and bring it in here and eat it, which no one said anything about, so it's cheaper than having to wait in line at the bar. Again, here's the activities for children. I'll pause it for a second so that you can take a screenshot if you want to know what activities they have for kids. There's the times. Backpack painting, tie-dyeing, decorate your piñata. And again, a lot of adult activities, like 2 o'clock is always volleyball, and 3 o'clock is always aqua basket. Now, they do give you a sheet of paper that tells you some additional events, like music shows. Like, for example, tonight there's supposed to be some music at 8 o'clock. And I'm heading back towards B. Now, if you're watching this just to get your bearings so you're not lost at the resort, over there we're going to pass by where I actually went into the lobby building. We're heading towards the children's playground, and then it looks like the children's playground water didn't turn on until after 8 o'clock. Okay, there's a ramp that we did to walk into the lobby. Now we're heading back. I'll walk closer to the kids area. Heading back to the B building. And straight ahead is the ocean, and these are the B buildings. I hope that was somewhat useful for you. We went from the B building to the beach. We saw the Seoul restaurant. We saw the swim-up bar. Then we came back around and saw the lobby, the store. Today we're going to go to Playa del Carmen. We have to reserve a shuttle. It's free to go, but then you got to make a reservation to come back, and it costs money. You know, that's the kind of the hard part of all of this, is that they want you on the very first day to make reservations for everything, for dinner. For example, we wanted to eat in one of the restaurants, and they said concierge said they couldn't make the reservation after 3 p.m. So we should have called them before then. So most of them didn't have any openings till after 8:30. But we found one place that let us come in, but to be honest with you, I don't know if it was that good of a deal. I think we spent like 150 US. I usually take the stairs down because this elevator is slow. But that's it. Hopefully you got some good information from this.